Hello, it is Wednesday and I'm feeling a lot better than I was yesterday. It is flipping December, which means advent calendar day, but I'm just kind of waiting for my digestive system to wake up a bit before I get into that. I had the gas man round this morning to check my meter, which is tucked away down there. I was surprised because I have a smart meter, but he said they do it occasionally. My plan today is to give it another day of being quite restful and slow paced to try and just make sure that this doesn't flare up again and make me ill again. And then tomorrow I'm going to do the mighty commute by public transport to my boyfriend's in the morning, so I want to get everything wrapped up, tidied, house ready to leave pretty much by tonight, so I can go relatively straight on in the morning and then go to his, do a day's work, and then we've got a little evening adventure planned and hopefully I'll be well enough for that. And then work the next day, and then another evening adventure planned the following day. But anyway, it's wakey wakey's time for me now, so I'm gonna get a drink on the go and get on with my morning vlog stuff, and I'll see you later. My digestive system is awake now. It's a bit later. I found number one. It's here. Let's go for it. I don't find the pictures in these things anywhere near as nice as the old-fashioned, just cardboard ones. But, you know, I've got used to chocolate now, that's the problem. And we have a Christmas tree. Very traditional. And chocolate. Yum. Oh, focus. Oh, there we are. It's a snowman about to be eaten. And just like that, it's about 5:15 in the evening. I sat here at my desk and I've been buying online Christmas presents. Well, I haven't actually been buying them. I've been putting them in my Amazon basket, because I am fully intending to be well enough to travel by public transport to my boyfriend's and do some work tomorrow and not be back for a couple of days. So I don't want to click purchase on my Amazon orders in case the things start flooding in when I'm not here. I want to wait until I'm here to receive them all, because I don't want to be a pain in the backside to my neighbours, because I'm not going to be popular. Because like there's quite a few items that I just couldn't find in Cardiff like in person, or I wanted technical advice, so it was just easier for me to get online and research specs of things and read reviews and things like that. I just thought, you know, it's just more time efficient. So I did. What happened then was I ate lunch and then thought, I'm exhausted, I can't stay awake. And I lay down for 5 minutes and an hour and a half later woke up. So I'm feeling like I've had a very unproductive day, but I've dragged my clean laundry up, which I'm going to fold up and put away, so at least I won't feel quite so guilty when I've done that. Now, last night I made a start on something because I was feeling a bit pathetic, so I thought, what can I do that's not too physically demanding? Oh, I don't know if you can see under there. There are Christmas presents wrapped up. That's right, I started the wrapping. And speaking of Christmas, I had another wish list item today, so thank you whoever has sent that. And I've got a pile of boxes mounting up in my cellar, ready for me to open on Christmas days. It's getting a bit exciting, I've got to be honest. Ooh, that lighting is terrible. I need to tell you something, but not with shadows like that under my eyes. I'm gonna move. Isabel rang me up earlier. She is off college for 2 days. She woke up with impetigo this morning as well, so looks like we've both got it. But as far as I'm aware, hers is just stuck on her nose and it wasn't making her feel overall ill. But I'm not overall ill today, but I tell you what, I was wiped out this afternoon. I don't know what happened. I was just out like a light. Oh, that's not boding well, is it? I want to have a week of adventure, or at least some of it. The week's getting on though. I'm not being very adventurous so far. What else was I going to tell you? Any other news? Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. IB doesn't think this is very interesting or exciting, but I think it's very interesting. In fact, if only I could call the video "My boyfriend was attacked in his bed," it would probably go viral, but I don't think it'd be very popular when people found out what attacked him. He was sitting in his bed the other morning and he felt an intense pain in his arm. I think it was like by here, and he looked under the bed sheet and there was a wasp. It was a dozy, docile, sleepy wasp. Had just randomly stung him on his arm, and he wanted to catch this thing. And I think he went off to get something to catch it or something like that, and he came back and it was gone. He was hunting everywhere for this wasp, couldn't find it, and then turned his back for a moment, looked again, and it had reappeared right in his bed again. But he caught it in the end and managed to release it into the wild. So anyway, that's the story of my boyfriend getting attacked in his own bed. Can you imagine it though? He was still asleep when it happened. That is what woke him up. He said the thing is, he forgot to set his alarm clock and he needed to get up at that time, so the wasp kind of did him a favour. It was like a wasp sting alarm. Anyway, I'm going to try and forcibly wake myself up and at least tackle that laundry and put that away, and I want to hoover my room because it's covered in black fluff again off my socks. You know how you take your shoes off to keep your carpet clean? Yeah, well, I take my shoes off and the black fluff off my fluffy socks makes the carpet covered in black fluff, so it's not a win-win really. Oops. The clothes are away. It's time to attack those black fluffy bits. I have hoovered and my hoover is now back on charge. I've put the kettle on because I'm going to do pasta for myself, and because it's only me doing it, I'm going to have the gluten-free pasta. I don't need gluten-free pasta, but I cooked some when I had Pippa from Worm's Eye View visiting in the summer. It'll stay in my cupboard because I can't reach it, so I just sort of wedge it up there and then it turns into a mountain. Pippa wouldn't have a cupboard like this. Anyway, I bought it for her, and then when I tried it, I was like, oh, that's delish. I prefer it to normal pasta. I was a bad girl this lunchtime. Did I eat a healthy, nutritious meal for one? No, I ate instant noodles. That's my confession. Even though I'm supposed to be eating healthy food and getting over this illness, but there we are. That's what happened. I am confessing. So I'm going to try and use my veg up now and eat something healthy. Problem is, most of it went off to IB's house, didn't it? The perishables. He had me Welsh cakes as well. That was left over from the Gal Pals meetup. Right, we're going to have tomatoes and green pepper and yellow pepper because we got a nice traffic light of colours then, haven't we? And I think that's about it for the fresh stuff. That's all I've got. But I've got frozen mushrooms and a variety of pulses. So we're going to be okay. I'm a bit low on tin tomatoes though. I literally just went and bought 2 tins the other day. I think I'll only be, well, I probably won't need any actually if I'm eating fresh. But I need to do one of my massive, great big online shops in which I stock up on all the heavy things like soy milk and tins of things. Because I'm literally running out of pulses as well. This is all I have. I normally have loads of them in the cellar as well, but I've been working my way through them. So we need some of those. It's all kidney beans and lentils, that's all. I haven't got my normal selection. Ah! Forgot about the conchingly effect. We're lucky we didn't get scolded then. If you're a young person and you've not yet cooked conchingly, know that it does that. Ideally what I should have done is put the water in first and boil it, and then that wouldn't happen. But the actual fact of the matter is I still haven't properly woken up from my nap and I'm a bit dozy and I'm doing things in the wrong order. Anyway, I'm going to magic up a sauce now out of that whilst listening to the latest Omicron news.
Well, hopefully it's not going to make people sick, but we simply don't know yet. So this is spreading, or has spread already, we're now starting to detect it. Their surveillance methods aren't as good as Denmark, for example, or the United Kingdom, for example. But they are doing surveillance in sewage, and it may well be that the first time this is recognised could be in a sewage sample from the United States, because you obviously are screening for a whole population there. United Kingdom, still only 22 confirmed cases last time I checked, about an hour ago. Again, by the time you're watching, probably more Omicron than that. And people are worried about what they call the pingdemic, that people get pinged on their phones and not be able to go into work. Because if this spreads around the country as quickly as we think it's going to, then that could be a problem, and we'll have no one to man and woman our emergency services and health services and everything else for that matter.
Yeah, sometime later, there's my dinner. I am probably going to put some cheese on it, actually, if I'm honest. Well, I haven't got much else going on this evening. I'm going to eat this and get ready for the off tomorrow. But thank you so much for watching this one. And if you have enjoyed it, could you please give me a like? Because it really helps channels to grow, and I really appreciate that. If you're new here and would like to follow more of my story, do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!